My name is Delta Fay Cruickshshank. I'm the Public Relations Coordinator for the Biggar Museum and Gallery. We have a large archives in our museum right now, and actually this is how our whole museum started. The mayor at the time in the 70s was Lloyd Hawk, and he had a very important letter that he felt had to be stored and kept forever. So he phoned people in town that he knew were very interested in archives, and that was Hugh and Alice. And they decided that's it. They got a bunch of their friends together and they started a museum. And it was called the Biggar Museum and Gallery. And it started in the basement of the library here in town. And then after that, they built this building here in the 90s. And this is a purpose-built museum, and it is something to be very proud of. And right now you're watching a film behind me. It's a slideshow of all the glass slides that were used at the Majestic Theater between the 30s and the 50s. They were in the archives. There's all kinds of different things in the archives. We've got Christmas cards, Valentine's cards. We've got sales receipts from the businesses that used to be here in Biggar, and actually some of the businesses that are still here in Biggar from the early 1900s. We have a lot of stuff in our archives. Right now, we would like to put all our archival material in the same place, so it's open to the whole world, so everybody will know. When people come into the museum, they look at artifacts. But it's the archives that are the backbone of a museum. It is the papers, it's all the important letters, it's the maps and all the different things that people should actually see, but which are stored away because they're delicate and you can't be touching them. But because of the SCAA, we can now put that all on the web so people can see it all from all over the world. That is their focus in preserving all this very important material. Without the SCAA, we could not have put our photo inventory on the web so everybody can see it. And so there's lots of pictures that you can see on Facebook or on Instagram, and it is the history of Biggar and the history of other towns in Saskatchewan. And in the words of Winston Churchill, you can't go forward unless you know your past. And so that's what I think of the archives is so very, very important. I think it's pride building, and I think pride in your own hometown and in the history of your own hometown and the colorful characters that lived in your town, and how much we've all evolved from the way things were done in 1909 and how they're being done now. And it's an appreciation and maybe a sense of gratitude, like we're not having to haul water. Thank you to the people that thought it could be better. And the inventions came and built our town and built this beautiful town that we have right now. This is an invitation for anybody who's watching to watch for our inventory as it goes on to the SCAA site called Memory Sask, and also to come on into the Biggar Museum and check out our exhibits. Everybody's welcome.